What's up, everybody? I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are in Spanish Trails, and in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through a flip that my good buddy Jason Abrams has done. What you're gonna learn in this video is how much money he spent, how to do high-end luxury flips, how you can get started investing in real estate, and also you're gonna learn a couple cool things, which is like, if you find an older community where there's older homes, you could become a market maker. That's what Jason became in this whole situation here. This is like one of the 5 houses, 6 houses, 7 houses that he's done in this community, and he started with 1 house. Let's look at the exterior of this property. These houses were all built in the 80s, but look what Jason's done. He's touched the driveway, he's touched the garage doors, he's touched the stucco, floated everything out, nice gates. So if you're sitting here and you're like, man, I don't know how to do deals like this. Well, Jason's been in real estate for like 30 years, and he's sold thousands upon thousands of properties. Now, guess how much this door costs. I don't know how much this door costs, but I know how Jason spends money on door. Jason, how much does this door cost?
$12,000.
$12,000 for this door, not installed. So this is called a pivot door, and it's $12,000. So let's break down the numbers. Jason, what'd you pay for the house?
I paid $1.15 million.
$1.15 million. How much you got into it?
About $1 million.
1.15 plus $1 million is $2.15 million. What's the anticipated sales price of the house?
Goes on the market tomorrow at $3.5 million.
3.5, so potentially over $1 million profit. All right, let's go through it. What kind of tile do we got in here, Jason?
This is just a porcelain tile that we imported from Italy. The main thing about this house was the changing of the floor plan. Before, this was all like a sunken formal living room. And the living room actually came all the way over down this hall and through the master suite to about here. And really what was going on is the master bedroom was just too small. So we rearranged the floor plan and pushed this section out to make for a giant master suite. Now the master suite's about 1,000 square feet. So this is a custom made door.
How much for the door?
This door was $7,000. It's probably the largest interior door in Las Vegas. It's 10 feet tall by 6.5 feet wide. They had it supported with steel inlays inside of the wood so it didn't bend because it's just so massive. So right over here to the right is the sitting area with a morning kitchen, full espresso maker, beverage center, and that's a place for you to hang your television. We like to keep televisions out of the sleeping area. It's scientifically proven that if you have a television in your bedroom that you get less quality sleep.
I tried to subscribe to your videos, but the phone won't let me.
Oh, man.
I saw all your videos.
What?
I was like, dang, that's pretty nice. If you like real estate, subscribe and give that big thumbs up.
This is the master bathroom or salon, as people call it.
That is dope, dude. I've never seen anything like that.
This quartzite that's on the wall right here is 3 cm. It took 7 guys to bring this in. Yeah, it wraps the entire wall.
How much did this bathroom cost?
Oh, God.
So this piece of granite right here.
2 slabs, $3,500 each. Not installed. Fabrication was $9,000. This bathroom is probably $45,000 to $50,000.
I think more, man, just based on what you're telling me.
So then we matched the trim piece to the countertop over here. That way you always have a flow of materials from one place to another. This is the master closet, and I wish they hadn't gone in there because the backlit shoe and bag display to the right is motion sensor turned on.
And these are probably actually real, knowing you. If you didn't know who the richest man in the world is, I'm going to give you a hint right now. The guy who owns Louis Vuitton, Bernard Alt, out of France, has eclipsed Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, as the richest man in the world. He's 77 years old.
So then this is the sleeping area. You know, the view of the backyard, pocket doors all over this house. This door was about $20,000 not installed. So, and you see we moved the tile from the inside outside. This is the same limestone that we have on the guest vanity countertops. This is a reverse knife edge pool. The jacuzzi infinities, but the rest is just a knife edge, and it's just meant to look like a plate of glass.
Now, with the market in Vegas, has it changed since you bought this house?
Oh.
It's funny, we just did a video, a small little one, where I was talking about the Vegas market is collapsing, but it's not collapsing, it's correcting.
So you and I have very different views on
Totally.
this. It's my opinion that nobody sells a 3% mortgage. I don't care if the market cut in half for
Right.
values. If you had a $500,000 house today and tomorrow it went to $250,000, your mortgage is still only $1,500 a month. I don't care how much of your value you leave on the table. I just don't think people are selling that, and I think the banks learned their lesson the last time. They are not foreclosing on anyone. Anybody that they do take the house back from, it's going right to one of their rental funds. A small investor like you and I is about to get squeezed out of that market.
I just did a search that 51% of rental homes are owned by small mom and pop investors.
Yeah.
And now, as you see all these hedge funds come in, they're trying to change that real quick.
Oh, big time. So this is an Italian appliance company called Bertazzoni. We've been using them for years. Their appliances are really, really beautiful.
These are inexpensive, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they're super reasonable.
What does this cost?
So the entire appliance package for this house was about $70,000. All of these cabinets are custom made. We put the cabinet handles underneath now, so you don't see them. Of course, everything is soft close and whatever, but we like having it so you can't see the hardware. They call them Euro-style cabinets.
So how much were the cabinets?
I think for the entire house, including the closet, we're almost at $100,000.
You can't even tell, but this is the fridge, and this is. Did you paint this or?
No. It's made out of the cabinet material. We do everything so it's panel ready. I mean, you see we have 2 dishwashers here.
So this is a dishwasher. Where's the next dishwasher? I can't even tell. This is awesome, dude. Okay, got it.
So this is set up as an office, but it's really a 4th bedroom, with this being the Jack and Jill pool bathroom.
Oh, that's smart. So what he did here, he's got it so you can go out there, use that for the pool bathroom.
Level 5 smooth walls, the whole deal. Level 5 finish is a wall that is literally as smooth as glass, but it leaves the wall so flat that you can take a flashlight and shine it down and see absolutely no shadowing.
Right.
That's what a true level 5 finish is supposed to be. You see all the LED light accents that we did here above the kitchen? It looks really amazing at night.
We got even an inlay TV, same flooring throughout, and I know you really like the muted tile, which seems to look excellent in this house. How much did the tiles send you per square foot, Jason?
$9.
$9 a foot. How big is the house?
4,500 square.
So you can do the math. That's $45,000 in just tile before you talk about thin set, before you talk about grouting, before you talk about install. He's in $45,000 on the tile. Again, I got to ask you, how much were these doors?
Those doors were $8,000.
$8,000 doors.
We just put some bottles in there for storage, but because this house gets no direct sun, the temperature control is not really necessary for this area.
So what we talked about, what you're going to learn here is how to flip high-end properties. Obviously, the devil's in the details. Don't go cheap on stuff. You want to stage the house. You can see right here. Keep all things symmetrical. Keep all the cabinets symmetrical. Would you pay $3.5 million for this house? I would, if I was looking to live in this community, knowing how great of a job he did on this property. What I've heard him say time and time again in here is, don't let the end buyer have to think about nothing. The other thing that Jason didn't mention, that I will mention, is that you want to understand who you're selling to. You want to understand your customer base. And that's the same thing as if you're selling just starter homes. He knows who that is because he's that buyer, right? Jason's a fancy guy. I'm not a fancy guy. So I stick to the areas that I know. Put in high-end finishes. You can tell with every single thing that he's done here, there's been a lot of care and a lot of time. Now that doesn't change whether you're doing a high-end or a low-end house, but what does change is the cost of the fixtures. I had somebody the other day put in my comments that fixtures don't matter. Like, fixtures do not matter. They 1,000% do. They matter more than anything in the luxury market, because if I go and comp this house against a house that's got the original stuff from the original house, and the only difference is that this has nicer stuff, it absolutely makes 100% of the difference in the world. And the other thing that we talked about in this video that we were gonna cover, and if you're not subscribed right now, please do me a favor, subscribe, share this video with a friend, and if you're looking to get started in investing in real estate, understand that he started with other stuff that was way easier. This is not, his first year in. I've watched this process start with him. I've known him a long time. He started like 7 years ago on the high-end luxury end. And then what happened is he bought like a house over by me. He turned that one around, fell in love with the construction aspect of things, of changing things. It was owned by a famous person. You guys can look that up and guess in the comments who that was. It's a famous person in Las Vegas. You got to know who your end buyer is. You got to know what they're looking for, and the details matter. This door was how much money? It's more than a lot of people's cars, we'll put it that way. I'm not willing to take that risk when I flip a house. Let's say they break this, or one of your guys runs through with a ladder. You're in a whole situation. The only thing we haven't looked at is the garage. If you're noticing here, there's no appliances showing. He doesn't have a hot water heater showing. He doesn't have a furnace showing or anything like that. I'm guessing that all that stuff is hidden right behind here. Nice natural daylight. When you come in, you pulling in your Lamborghini, you pulling in your high-end SUV, and you're not disturbed by the fact that your house might have a tankless water heater system, because it would annoy the crap out of you. The riches, as they say, are in the niches. He's picked a niche, and that niche is high-end luxury properties. This is not for everybody. I don't suggest a first-timer doing this. I don't suggest anybody doing this that doesn't have big money and big huevos. How much did the kitchen cost here? About $20,000 in granite, $10,000 in stone, $70,000 in appliances. So we've got an over $100,000 kitchen. Would you pay $100,000 for this kitchen? We've got recessed vent fans. If you're looking for somebody who's going to teach you how to do real estate, it's going to teach you how to get the money, how to get the financing, how to get the deal closed, how to find the right property, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter if you're broke, no matter if you don't have any money, no matter if you're not happy. That happiness comes from actually living out your dreams. And if you are looking for a side hustle career, start investing in real estate. You can do that if you have a 9-to-5. You can do that if you do anything else. You can invest in real estate and you can change the trajectory of your life. You can break the family curse, and you can do it by joining my program and taking action and investing in yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel. We've got a free Facebook group. So if you want to get started investing in real estate and get a mentor. Check you on the next one. Peace.